So, what you just saw was Plymouth Voyager Luxury Edition. Doop doop doop, there goes the window. Hello everyone, welcome to today's video, and in today's video we are talking about the van. As you can see, I'm trying to start the van and it has a completely dead battery. As you saw, the window was barely moving and the horn was barely working. So yeah, the battery's dead because it's been sitting for so long because, well, we're trying to figure out what we're going to do with it because, needs to pass inspection and all, and, we don't know what we're going to do with it. And so with it sitting, it ended up having a dead battery. So now it won't even start at all. And I'm afraid to use my Jeep to try to jump it because, well, my Jeep is having problems starting. See, it started up well in that clip, but there has been a few times recently where when I go to start it, it goes like it doesn't want to start, So I don't know what the problem is. But anyway, here's the backstory and tour of the van. Well, let me just show you what's so luxurious about this. There is only one thing in this car that's luxurious, and it's that back seat right there. Yep. This here, cloth seats, because previous owner got it from the junkyard. And then this is what I added here. I added the Dodge steering wheel. I'm trying not to show any of the outside of where I'm at, just for privacy reasons. But yep, got air conditioning fixed, got my own CarPlay hooked up here. Nice clean interior versus what it was before. Go right through here, push it forward, then it starts working. Wow. Yeah, don't open this door. I'll show you on the other side what happened. I just said don't open the door. I'll tell you what happened. The problem is, that is cracked. And if you fling the door open, you are going to break it. This. So don't do that. As for that side, the problem with that one is that the little hinge gets stuck. You just gotta give it some force and it'll close. Shut the door. You got to do that. And it still isn't all the way shut. That's the best it can close. Because yeah, it sat for 10 years and has had 2 engines in it, 2 motors. And the previous owner really was very passionate about this old Plymouth, which is practically a Chrysler town country, Dodge, Grand Caravan, you name it. People act like this is some kind of, crazy vehicle, and all it is just a first gen van. That's all it is, people. It's not a big ass cargo van, ain't like that. But let me show you the seat here. Got yourself a leather seat, and you got vents on the side here. You can open up, and the back ones are electronic. But yeah, this one has no seats in the back except for the one here. Simply because previous owner had them thrown out. Unfortunately, because it sat for so long and wear and tear, unfortunately, this has lost its value. So, trying to give it a second life here. But yeah, this is what you got. Got little storage cubby cup holders. I have this here because I used to leave the vents open, and when it rains, fill up in water. But as you can see, it's obviously what happens. But yeah, I keep that in there just so that way when it rains and I have the vents open, it doesn't fill up with water and make the rust problem even worse. But yeah, and I'm currently sweating in here because this gets hot like a sauna pretty darn quick. But yeah, that is practically the tour. This, like I said, it sat for 10 years. Didn't, had all kinds of issues, still does, but, it is what it is. And as you saw earlier in the clip, I had shown the headlights, which were replaced because they were so dim, it wouldn't even light up the road at all. What is this? That looked like cigarette ash. Well, ain't nobody smoking in here. I mean, this car was meant for people smoking it because it's got ashtrays and stuff, but yeah. So if you guys want to see anything in particular about this car, just comment below and I will show it to you to my best potential. Okay, so the van has a loud exhaust and all, I mean, it's an old van, so not all the creature comforts work, It's, it's kind of got, some things work, some things don't. It's not in the best of shape. I mean, it ran me around for 7 months, but I can tell you one thing is for sure. Yeah. Look at that. Rear wiper thing was missing. I think what happened was this was a parts vehicle, and then somebody decided to give it away for free and decided to give it a whole nother life for so many years. Put two different motors in because it blew out because somebody didn't properly keep it up with oil and stuff. Not to mention the fact that the gas gauge doesn't work. So yeah. And take a listen at this. This is what happens when you put it in reverse. Oops. Runs a little rough. But, yeah. So, I mean, it's unfortunate that it doesn't pass inspection. It never did pass inspection before I even actually got it. But, I mean, it's too costly to really do repairs unless, you're gonna roll out a bank check. So, all in all, it pretty much is a rugged minivan. Not as rugged as a Jeep Wrangler, I have to say that. It drives nothing like a Jeep, but it does drive rugged. But, yeah. Anyway, see you later, alligators.